I was so fired yesterday.
Yeah, you really were.
I really was
Like,
because
you might have to go live today.
I thought I was going to. Child,
Can you hold out?
jigaboo, please.
Tomorrow don't exist anyway.
I swear. Nah, it just when I saw, and when I saw the comment, I don't know if y'all have saw the comment that I posted on my page about someone pretty much was just saying men, and I want women to hear this shit too though, because I talked to someone separately about this and they said women think like this. So I want to know if men experience this, and also do women really think like this. This girl said, men are more attractive when they can show, or when they are independent and don't need anything and they can do everything themselves. Now, mind you, I put on the comment, I think that comment will work both ways. Because first of all, when I saw that shit, I was just like, okay, first of all, and this is about observing thoughts and emotions at this point. She obviously dealing with some shit that she probably ain't over with or over. Granted, she entitled to go through whatever the fuck she going through. I'm cool with that. Twitch, I'm cool with that. But look, I put under there like, hey, the comment gonna work both ways if you really think like that. Because if as a woman, if you really think that a man is more attractive, being independent, doing everything on him for himself, then what if we take that same belief and put it back on women? Because now here we go, the Miss Independent Women shit. Right. Now let me ask this question. Let me ask you this question personally. See, that's why I'm glad I got my wife with me, my lover with me, because I get to ask her this shit too. Where did this independent shit, where did it start? I'm only asking because I want to know, based on what you come up in and how you have like matured being around other women, the independent shit come from men or did that shit come from women? Just based on what you know and what you come up into.
Like early on, like growing up primarily with just my mom, it was like she had to, in a sense, play the role of both sides in a sense, and pretty much take on responsibilities of everything. So it was like she was able to juggle, in a sense, everything like that, and that's what I got a lot from her, was just in a sense of like, it's possible it can be done all on my own if need be, you know? Mm-hmm. And so it's like, yeah, I don't necessarily, she felt, I guess, like need a man to be able to, help me or whatever like that, or to, be a partner in the sense of taking care of what I need to take care of. I can do it on my own, but I think as I grew up though and began to see like more and more of the women, I think a lot of it played a part in coming from being hurt by a man or something, like to that degree, or just like not like having, like I said before, just kind of like that male figure, that example, even to know that like, hey, we have parts, we play a part for a reason, and we're able to actually work together and partner and collab, which was like the intention anyway, and the purpose, like, not just, hey, I'm just gonna take care of A to Z all by myself or whatever. I can do bad all by myself. I don't need anything. You know what I mean? Getting into all of that, it's just like, man, when I start hearing it from like that point of view, then it's like, oh wow, you must have had some stuff happen, maybe some relationship issues and things like that, to where it was like, maybe you just like, yo, I'm done with men. I don't need them anyway, you know? So it's like some of it comes from, I think, just past hurt, bitterness, and, you know, anger, resentment, not really understanding oneself, though, honestly, is what it comes down to. And the purpose and just knowing yourself as both masculine and feminine energy. Like, it's not in a sense like just a you versus me thing, because that's where the whole just back and forth thing start coming in, you know, and it becomes like a battlefield even. But again, it's like it's different factors that play into that, but a lot of it is from hurt, pain, and unresolved issues with partners or others, when you don't really fully know yourself and know, like, hey, this is how we can work, and maybe not have been positioned in a place to, hey, let's make this work and let's collab, more so than, bye nigga, I got it on my own, deuces, you know, mindset. But yeah, it really is something, because like I said, I did grow up in that kind of like home where it was my mom taking care of everything. So I'm like, dude, I can see that it's possible. I know that it is.
Yeah.
But trying to be that way myself, like I wasn't really ingrained in that as I matured and grew up and had my own relationships. But it was like I knew that if I didn't have it, then I'd be all right. Like, you know, so it was just still a part that was ingrained in me that, you know, I can do it by myself. But it's like, dude, do I really want to? Not for real.
So you would say, based on your understanding, that phrase of emphasizing independency, did it start with men or did it start with women? What you say?
I would say women. From my experience, I would say women within ourselves, you know?
Okay. I mean, but obviously, I think if we just kind of like, for sake of argument and also for compassion purposes, before I flip this table, I want to say this shit. I want to be very clear on what I'm saying. Understand, if you, I'm not saying white folks don't go through this, white families don't go through this, because some of them do, and a lot of them probably do. But it's a lot of black families that grow up in broken fucking homes, where our black moms, in a sense, got to play both sides of the field. Respect. 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 And for the white moms that got to do it, respect. Respect. For the black fathers who got to do that shit, respect. Respect. For the white fathers who got to do that shit, respect. Respect. All right? Bam. Now, for those who've gotten hurt, women specifically, because this shit is so fucking like, it's for real. It's mind-boggling, bro. It's so goddamn mind-boggling that women forget their own essence of feminine, divine feminine energy. The main emphasis of feminine energy is to express after you felt what the masculine has thought in you.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, depending on what type of masculine your ass is thinking, whether it's dark psychology or divine light, you're going to feel and express accordingly. So if you are in the hurt, guilt, shame, or condemnation, pain, beating people up because you beat yourself up, that's some dark psychology. Okay? So from that dark psychology, you're going to find manipulative ways to control because of fear of not feeling safe. Yeah. So this statement, I'm going to read this shit again because I want people to understand like what she said. I mean, I sent it to you, so I want to verbatimly read this shit so that everybody can understand and get in context what the fuck was said. Men are more attractive when they're independent and can take care of their own needs. Let me just throw out a couple needs that, you know what I'm saying? Because this shit gotta stop. This shit gotta stop. It gotta stop. It just gotta stop. A couple needs. And again, the comment work on both ends if we want to be in our ego. Let me say this. You've known me since I was 4, right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen me suck my own cock?
No.
Did y'all hear that?
Thankfully.
Have you ever seen me suck my own cock?
Come on.
No, listen.
Do it myself.
Right, I do it myself. Bro.
This is Halloween shit.
I'm gonna say the shit. I need her to do that. Okay? I need her to do that. I'm gonna say that again. I don't fucking stretch. I'm not that fucking flexible to do that shit. And even if I was flexible, I don't think I'd want to do it, to be quite honest. Because, bro, no. There's nothing in me that would want to do that to myself, bro. When we making love, I like anal too. I can't do that to my damn self, for sure. Bro, I don't have a horse dick. I don't. That shit don't wrap around like that. It just don't. So I can't put mine in my own butt, bro. What the fuck I look like? Why would that even look, bro? I need her to do that. I don't have a JJ. I can't put that in because I don't have that. So I need a vagina. It don't matter how independent you think you are in your ego. I'll say that shit one more time. It do not matter how independent you think you are in your ego. You're going to need someone else. Because if you were not going to need someone else, you wouldn't have a collaborative spirit, feminine energy. It just wouldn't be there. Just like for masculine, to be courageous or courage or bold. We wouldn't have a necessity for masculine energy to be courageous if there were never going to be times where we forgot who we were or are and now is in fear. So what would be the point of masculine being bold or courageous if we were never going to experience fear? I need courage, just like I need collaboration. I don't need collision with docile ass comments like that coming from bitterness that women don't know how to fucking let go, but they want to plant docile perverted ass comments. But no, everybody, oh, Quentin, don't be mean. Fuck that, bro. This ain't about being mean. It's about being real as fuck. I put my comment underneath that shit because I'm like, bro, she got a lot of fucking people that's about to see this perverted ass shit, bro. And you know what she did? She re-commented. She said, oh, love therapist with the little face like, but then deleted the whole fucking thing, recopied and pasted her post, and then posted the shit with no comments underneath it because she didn't want people to see what the fuck I said underneath it. That's some docile ass shit, bro. I'm telling you, I understand the reality that we live in. We're not really fucking living in a reality where every fucking body is functioning with the fucking soul. Some of them just have particular consciousness and they just set up to fucking think a particular way with zero fucking wisdom. All they do is copy conscious and say shit that just be like, what the fuck? It's just for algorithm purposes. I get it. I appreciate it. Trust me. But this is a real world of other people, other fucking women thinking like this. I talked to my fucking side of the family about this shit. And they like, oh yeah, I mean, oh yeah. No, ain't no yeah. My own mama, bro. Wait, she told me to tell her when I about to go out. Mama, you here? But yeah, bro, my own mama. Mama, no. Listen, man, I get it.
My mama's still.
For real, I appreciate women that's able to fucking be in a balanced state and do this shit, but don't make the mistake. Because listen, if your man, first of all, if your man is fucking more attractive when he's independent and can do everything on his own, what you're fucking saying, you numbnut, is he's more attractive when he don't need your docile ass.
I say, what do you need you for?
That's what I said. Some people just don't fucking think because they don't have the wisdom or the fucking soul to do so. Real talk. That shit offends you. Kick your damn shoe off and stop putting that motherfucker on. Because you're the one leaving your toes corny as fuck. That shit's so fucking annoying, bro. When I see women just Oh, I'm just independent. I'm independent. What can you do for me that I can't do for my fucking self?
Yeah.
But this is like, this is why I say women that think in this light, they're gonna turn to inauthenticity. It's just what it is. They're gonna turn to an inauthentic state. Because a woman that's gonna say, oh, I don't need your dick because I can go get a toy. Inauthentic. I don't need your tongue because I can go get a vibrator. Inauthentic. I don't need your love because I got Instagram and I got work, I got everything else that's outside. Inauthentic. Because you don't really get love from me, you get it from yourself and you get to give it as a gift to me. So you're not even choosing you nut. This is the shit though, bro. This is the shit. You're inauthentic as fuck because you refuse to let go of pain. You refuse to let go of hurt. You refuse to let go of guilt. You refuse to let go of shame. You refuse to just let go of this fucking ill will that you have towards, like, you want to collide. You want to fight. That's that Jezebel ass fighting, controlling ass thinking, bro. That's what the fuck that shit is, bro. And we as women don't even fucking want to call that shit out. And it was women underneath that shit like, oh my gosh, girl, thank you so much for speaking up. Like, oh my God, bro. I just be like.
I mean, yeah, it's sad to see for sure. And it's hard to believe that the women ain't still single or that they're still looking, I guess, for this guy that can meet that expectation or the list of expectations,
Yeah, because if I'm telling you that you tell me I'm more attractive the moment I can be independent and take care of all my needs without your help,
right? Because
she was just like also too sexually. She said that shit too. That's why I said it's just like you just don't. Oh, she just was planting so many goddamn weeds, bro. And these women that are just as fucking docile, that was just like, I bet they was looking like a seal. For real, bro. That shit was just like, and then they think that shit's cool, bro, because they want to be culturally fucking relevant. And it's just like, how, Sway? This is why I said, like, algorithm pushed that shit out to hundreds and hundreds of viewers. I think she posted it and it was 11 minutes and she already had like over 140 something views in 11 minutes. She deleted the shit, then reposted it just because she didn't want my comment underneath that shit because she didn't want other people seeing it. Because she know the algorithm pushes her bullshit out. And that's what it was. It was just like, you pushing bullshit out, bro. And she understands that, but it's just like, man, imagine the war that's going on inside the minds of people because there's a lot of fucking inauthentic ego that's out here, and it's just like, I'm okay because I got a sword and I came with that motherfucker, and I'm flipping tables, I'm dicing and slicing, I'm making spaghetti in this motherfucker. But rest in peace to all independent fucking thinking women. Sorry, not sorry, because you were never made to fucking be that way. And I'm gonna tell you what you were actually made to be. Because you wasn't made to be independent. You were made to be whole. Whole is different from independent. Whole is different from independent. Whole is different from independent. Whole is masculine and feminine. But just because you're whole and masculine and feminine, it don't mean that you're independent. That's perversion. Because if you're independent, then you're not feminine. If you're not feminine, you're not masculine. You have to throw both away. Because feminine is collaborative. Masculine is vulnerable. You're not collaborative unless you're open to this shit. So you have to be masculine first to be collaborative. Feminine second. And if you're collaborative, how in the hell are you independent? Collaborative is ain't working together. Mm-hmm. And that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's an energy, right? But that energy also is as within, so without. So if you can work within yourself, then you can ultimately what? Work without. Outside, you can collaborate.
Only way it's done.
That's the fucking only way it's done. How else is it gonna be done? Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's just like women have to understand, like, they gotta die, bro. This independent thinking gotta die.
Yeah,
Because, yeah, but you know what that is? That's dark fucking psychology. You're serving dark masculine energy. That's ignorance. Ain't no fucking other way around it. Gina, listen, I got in this girl's live the other day, and listen, she was talking big shit, bro, but she was so cold with it. She was up here saying, like, yo, men gonna buy and pay and do this and that and the third, and they gonna shut the fuck up and learn how to like it and do it. Pretty much.
They want me next to them, I guess.
And I sent her that shit because I wanted her to see for herself that, because she asked me sometimes, she'd be like, babe, if you are experiencing this shit, ain't this just happening in your world? I'm like, nah, listen, this is happening in other people's worlds. This shit ain't just happening. Do you think you ain't even like this?
No.
This shit ain't happening in my world. The fuck? Like, no, this is happening in other people's world. So I sent her that shit on purpose. So she can see that don't have nothing to do with my thinking, and it definitely ain't got nothing to do with her thinking. And she saw that shit and heard it first, and I'm just like, yes, finally. So she can see this shit that, you think, have I ever talked like that? Have you ever talked like that? Even my other lover, Francis, our other lover, she don't talk like that shit, bro. That's some ridiculous shit. That girl is on another level. Real talk. Bold, bro. And single in the motherfucker.
Single.
And she don't even give a fuck. But trust me, she ain't gonna never be cuffed until, listen, Jesus couldn't even be with her, bro. For real, Jesus would not be enough for her.
She don't know how to follow. You gotta know how to.
You know what that is? That's what it is. It's most women rather compete than collab. They rather collide than collab.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because they want control. And the reason why women want control is because they only fucking been hurt, bro. And they don't want to be hurt. And they don't know how to open the fuck up and say this shit. I've been hurt. I don't want to be hurt. But I'm open to love because I know that I am love. And no, I shouldn't have a landing strip of hurt because maybe I had some hidden expectations and some fucking boundaries that shouldn't have been there. And I put them there. But the boundaries was there to keep me from feeling safe, from being hurt. The boundaries was there to keep me safe. But overall, it was hard to be intimate with boundaries still. You gotta just be real, bro. Women gotta be honest. You put up boundaries because you are afraid to be hurt. It's not about fucking boundaries. Use wisdom, yo. Just let some shit go. You know why a lot of women get hurt, and this is from experience. This is from experience from my end. A lot of women got hurt by dudes because their docile thinking asses was trying to go into these relationships trying to fix a nigga.
Trying to fix. Oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna get him. I'm getting right. Listen.
Somebody came to me.
I'm gonna make him just what I want him to be.
Oh my God, girl, you should be.
I'm gonna change him.
Yes, girl, he's gonna be a changed nigga once I put it on him. Cause listen, girl, once I throw it back on him, girl, I'm telling you, he gonna be all pussy whipped and whipped pussy. I'm telling you now, I'm gonna change this nigga if it's the last thing I do. That's what the fuck these women be thinking, and they don't understand. Men read mind, literally, and cause you know what they used to say. Oh, you can't read my mind, huh? Why you didn't bring me nothing? Oh, because that's a real fucking thing. Men do have the ability to read minds. We do. Just like women are intuitive, they can feel your fucking emotions and they know your instincts. They know what you up to. They can sniff you out like a crack rock. For real, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Like, I love it because at the end of the day, like, why are women not being more open? Because they don't want to surrender to nothing but their selves, their ego selves. It's like, I'm hurting, so this is what I'm gonna surrender to, and this is when boundaries come into, because you'll know what you surrender to. You're surrendering to ego and hurt, so that's why you develop boundaries so that you can not have to experience the hurt that you surrender to, the pain that you surrender to, the anxieties that you surrender to. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to experience that shit, but you don't know how to not surrender to the same shit you don't want to experience. So therefore, you create boundaries. You know the reason why you create boundaries is because you don't have, you're not surrendering to divine light awareness to actually help you from freeing you from all of the shit that you're surrendering to that you don't even desire to continue to experience. You're putting your own self in the fucking loop. You don't know how to get out of the loop. So what you do with your unfucking creative dark psychology, what you do is you build boundaries and you call that shit wisdom. That is not fucking wisdom. Wisdom is knowing exactly what to do from a situation by using divine light, remembering yourself as love, not fear, not pain, not bitter. You think that's fucking love? Building boundaries? Having hidden expectations? So listen, girl, I'm gonna fix this nigga real quick, because listen, he got potential. I ain't gonna lie, he got some potential, girl.
You got to show me some more.
Yeah, because
This.
yeah, of course, honey child. Yeah, that's what it is. If a dude got potential, enough potential, with a woman in her docile ass dark psychology in her thinking, she's gonna fucking try to fix him, and then that's gonna fuck her up because she already coming in with hidden what?
Expectations.
And when she get hurt, now she's gonna need boundaries from that shit again, because she's gonna be like, oh girl, I ain't never doing that again, but this is what I'm gonna do different. Because that shit's a loop, bro. That's the fuck. How many girls you know tried to fix a nigga and got fixed? For real, bro. I can name 3 of them. One of them came directly to me like, yo, someone that I know personally. I told them, no, don't do it. You can't fix this nigga. You not.
Oh yeah.
And they was like, oh, don't worry, I got it. I'm grown. At the end of the day,
Okay.
Now your ass stuck with 2 kids.
And not him either.
But you know, like, if I didn't know wisdom, if I didn't know my oracle, the shit wouldn't even be that, like, I wouldn't even care. I swear to you, I wouldn't even care, bro. I wouldn't even care, man. I would not care. Because what's the fucking point to care when, you know what I'm saying, when I don't even know? But I know. I just be like, bro, like, you rather depend on your own thinking than your divine masculine awareness. You rather depend on dark psychology than your own divine awareness. You rather go in your own strength than depend on your wisdom. All because we don't want to honor our true emotions and just be open. Like, go tell your dude up front, like, you know what I'm saying? Remember when we first got, like, serious? I told you up front, like, bro, I don't want to be cheated on. Like, that's one of my biggest fears. I was open as fuck with you. I was vulnerable as fuck with you. I even told you, I know I don't want to be cheated on by you, but I also know that that's an expectation for me to have to put that on you, to tell you you can't. Because it's the expectation that I put on you that I'm going to end up experiencing, and I don't want that. As hard as it is, I don't want that, though. So it's like I almost got to be vulnerable with you, but tell you, like, you got the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's just what it is. You do.
But they also gave me the option, or gave me the option to be able to empathize, to understand, to, you know, meet you there.
I know, but that's just that, though. Like, you can meet me there, and we can just have a good time, yo. It ain't even got to be like... Because the reason why... let's just keep it a real, too. The reason why people cheat is because they got hidden expectations. The hidden expectations is only there because of vulnerability.
Sure did.
Lack of vulnerability.
I sure did.
And when we're not open, and when we're not expressive, when we're not actually courageous, when we're not, like, you know...
we harbor the shit, and it get bottled up, and it
Secrecy.
gets pressed down, and it
Hell
turns
yeah.
to poison, and then before you know it, it's just seep out, it busts
Bust
out,
over,
it
yeah.
just... And it causes damage.
They do, man.
To the self and others.
They do. And that's why, like...
I've experienced it, I know it.
But you did, but like I said, you got these women that don't know what to do with the fuck emotions that they're having, the thoughts that's tormenting the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
But they just think one thing, like, yo, I've been in this shit my whole life. I've been dealing with myself my whole life. I know how to get through this shit by myself. I made it this far. Are you happy with your life? That's what you gotta ask them. You just gotta ask them, are you happy with your life and how it is going right now? And don't be fucking lying. If you can, because you can't lie, bro. You can if you want to, but it's like, don't lie. You're not happy. And you know you're not happy. So if you know you're not happy, why the fuck you bragging about what you went through? It's like, you're not even fucking happy. What's the point of bragging? Huh? So if you're not even happy, like, let's talk about this shit. Get it out on the table so we don't have to harvest bitterness and then in our thinking, think we teaching somebody from hurt.
A lesson. They gonna learn it.
Yeah, giving them a piece of your fucked up mind. How about you give them a piece of your inner Christos? And not the niggas that's shooting dirt in you. For real, because that's some wicked ass shit. I just be like, I'm gonna be real. This is why I say men, man, I'm gonna go there. But this the point. Yeah, I never. If you was talking like that, now it would inspire me to give you my Christ. It would inspire me to get, cause bro, that thinking would be warped, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I would address that shit, bro, because that's just some things that you can't be no coochie hunter, man. If you with a woman like that, you just can't be no coochie hunter. You gotta set that shit straight, bro. If a woman want to be independent, they don't want nothing to do with themselves. That's really what they're saying. If a woman wants to be independent, they don't want nothing with their true selves. I'm talking about their feminine energy, their masculine energy. They're in docile mode, a system that has created bitterness, pain, resentment, shame, and guilt from them actually expressing how the fuck they feel, being a colorful rainbow, expressive as fuck. But instead of being expressive, you want to hold all that shit in and call yourself independent. You're not independent. You're antisocial as fuck. And you're scared.
Yeah.
That's what you are. You're scared and you're doing all of this shit yourself. And you wasn't supposed to be like that, feminine energy. You're not supposed to be like that. And I know women lead with their feminine energy. They're not just feminine, they're masculine. But you ain't masculine nor feminine if you think you're independent. Okay? You go to the bathroom by yourself and go to sleep. If anything, as yourself. That's it. If you live by yourself, that don't necessarily mean you're independent. You just haven't found somebody that you're willing to collab with. That's really all that it is. I think we just need to be more honest. Like, these women be thinking they're a fucking luxury. And they're just scared and they're afraid as fuck. And they bitter as fuck. And they always feel like they looking for the right one to break them. Why the fuck I gotta break you?
Or they feel like their worth or their view of their worthiness, like, yo, you gotta come high. You gotta come like this. You gotta come,
Nigga.
you know?
Nigga, listen.
And they don't want to settle for anything less than what they view their worth is.
If you take an independent woman, I don't give a fuck if they making 6 figures, 7 figures. Take an independent emotional state of a woman and you measure their true worth by that shit. Not by the outside shit. Because if the outside shit go to dirt, then what the fuck you left with, independent woman? How are you gonna learn how to collaborate with a new world of free thinkers? Go your ass out in the garden, go plant some vegetables, some fruit. Go toil the fucking lands.
But some will say I am free because I get to do whatever I want, when I want, as I want, and
yeah, more power to you, you free ass fuck.
and if I'm with somebody else, then maybe I wouldn't be able to, experience kind of freedom that I want to experience.
You can be free. Are you happy? Do you have joy? Be real with yourself. Or are you just getting by day to day, waking up knowing you about to do the same shit over and over again, and you call that happiness? You call that joy? Not worrying. An independent woman don't supposed to worry.
She got it all together.
Right. You gotta have it all together.
You got it.
If you talking like you independent, you got it all together, my girl. But that's just you being in your practical masculine thinking. How about your emotions? The only independent women that I honestly feel like should have a fucking argument is a nun. That's it. They don't want sex. They don't want nothing. And they ain't even independent. But they qualify being more independent than a woman that's working by herself with that stank ass Gabrielle Union, Miss Independent shit woman. That's for real, y'all. That's fake. That's what TV pushed out for women to actually buy into, man. Women bought into that shit. And they don't even know how to escape this shit. They don't even know how to free themselves from it. But trust me, you ain't free if you independent. Because that was a psyop for you to buy into.
I think the whole patriarchy, thing too, outside stuff, has also had an effect to where, women are like, no, it's women power, and the whole swing to the other side of the pendulum, matriarchy now, just like women and women's rights and all that, and like, but it's like, it's about the balance between both within yourself, and not just these systems of illusion and distraction outside. I think a lot of the focus is more so outside than inside too, and it's going to take going back inside and realizing what the outside was trying to show you.
Thank you.
From the jump.
Thank you. Because that independent shit is a psyop, and it's psyop as fuck, because it only focuses on the what again? Outside. Ain't nothing independent about your ass inside. No. But the shit that's getting ready to come out of your fucking butthole. Yeah, that's all your shit. Independent as fuck. With corn in it. You been eating corn, ain't you? That's all that shit is, bro. But you just think so outside. That's why I call that shit docile thinking, because it's only outward thinking. That just means you got some fucked up thinking inside you. And that shit you need to let go. That's just real talk. You got a lot of bullshit that you thinking on, and you just need to honestly get rid of that shit. Because how else you gonna really like know yourself? And that's why I say go take an independent woman, strip every fucking thing away from her, and then let me know what the fuck she independent now. And how much independent she is. Like that rich young ruler, go sell everything if you want to go follow your inner Christ. Tell an independent woman to go sell everything and then go follow her inner Christ and tell me how the fuck she feel. When independent women walk with attitude, not emotional intelligence. I'll say that shit again. Independent women walk with attitude and instinct only, in a foolish ass way. They do not walk with emotional intelligence. They don't. It's not that they can't comprehend, it's that they choose not to comprehend. Because they refuse to see with the eye within themselves, and they only focus on the docile ass two eyes, the thieves on the cross, outside. But strip away every fucking thing that an independent woman has and tell her ass to go within herself, and ain't nothing inside of her independent. Because everything is inside of her screaming out, collab with me, my masculine awareness, says the divine feminine in you. But just women forgot that shit, bro. Women really forgot that shit. And then when you tell them, they don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, but for those who do, I wonder, like, for those who are aware of, themselves, their masculine and feminine energy within, but may still have this independent mindset outwardly displayed, and it's like, wait, how's that working for you? Like, how's that work? Like,
yeah.
How can that be?
Please, I want to know too.
I'm curious.
That's why I said, how?
Because it's like, I'm both masculine and feminine, so I can hold my own. Like, okay, so then, I mean, you're not bringing what's in out?
Yeah. Because you can't come out and say I'm both masculine and feminine, but then you can't come out and say I'm both masculine and feminine inside, but outside with your fucking lips talking about I'm independent. That's hypocritical. That's fucking water and oil. Feminine energy is collaborative. That's a trait, a feminine trait. Ain't nothing independent about feminine energy. Ain't nothing independent about masculine energy. Why? Because masculine energy is vulnerable. Again, the independent shit, y'all, was a psyop. It was for you to buy in to the fucking more of an illusion of separation so that we can continue to fucking keep these families broken. If I can keep the family fucking figure broke, God will never rule this world. That shit went from monogamy, really, it went from poly to monogamy to now independent. Think about this shit, yo. When we was our children's age, when we was hearing Solomon and David and all of these, they had fucking, I'm telling you. Listen, Linda. Y'all, listen. Well, then what about Adam and Eve? You're right. And then what about when they had children, quote unquote? We just gonna be facetious here. When his children went off, Seth went off with all of them, and fucking Cain. It was all other people fucking here. Like how? Come on, man. Come on, man. And I don't even fucking want to use that shit, but it just be like, bro. Cause for real, sometimes you gotta use ego to tell ego to shut the fuck up sometimes, bro. Cause this shit be sounding so stupid. And women fight to the fucking death of themselves, bro. I be like, why you gotta fight, Linda? My mama had to raise me partially by herself. But my mama understand this. Mama, you need a man. Because I got a woman and I'm not here to just be like your husband, mama. I'm here to love you as much as I get to and can, mom, but I can't give you everything you need when I got a family that I'm taking care of. Mama, you need a man. And mama, you need to stop acting so much independent when you meet these men because men don't like that type of fucking attitude from women. Why? Because it ain't theirs. That's not even fucking original. It's not original for a woman to just walk with her fucking chest out, flinging her arms like she Conor motherfucking McGregor or Vince McMahon, talking about I'm independent. You're not. You're hurting. And you bought into a psyop that soothes you and gives you a fucking excuse to be less than divine masculine and feminine. Call it what it is. You want to be so in the fucking pendant and in your fucking masculine, have some fucking balls to be vulnerable. And express how the fuck you feeling and why you're hurting, why you refuse to be more collaborative in your feminine energy, but you want to be so goddamn independent and on your fucking own. But you still need a nigga and your life ain't worth shit without the stuff that's outside of you, because if it wasn't for the shit that was outside of you, you'd be in misery, you'd be bored as fuck, and you want all the company in the world because misery loves fucking company. And then you make docile ass comments like men are more attractive when they're independent and they don't need shit and they can do everything on their own, including sexually. No, you just got abused emotionally. You probably got cheated on because your sex wasn't that fucking good in the first place, because you probably was using your coochie as a fucking weapon, and then by the time you gave it up, he was just like, you punished me for this bullshit? Fuck you. Now you need boundaries to keep your ass safe because you didn't use wisdom the first time. So now you don't even trust your own damn wisdom, feminine energy. So now you need boundaries. Now you need parameters. Now you need hidden expectations. Because you refuse to use your damn wisdom. You refuse to trust your divine masculine. You refuse to honor your damn emotions, being vulnerable, and express yourself. The reason why it don't sound conscious is because you're unfucking aware of who the fuck you are inside of yourself. And you so goddamn docile on the things that's outside you. I don't give a fuck how this shit sound to your damn ears, because you're not supposed to be listening to them with these. You're supposed to be feeling this shit from your damn heart. At the end of the day, understand inside of yourself who you are as feminine fucking energy and masculine awareness. If you don't like how the shit sound, get the fuck on. You can leave just like everybody else. Eat of my flesh and drink of my blood. Have you ever heard that one? You fucking viper inside, you dead fucking bones. You ever heard that shit too? You ever heard somebody flipping the fucking table, making a whip, whipping their asses out of the fucking temple? You ever heard that shit? Now call that love. How about that? You wouldn't know love if love smacked you in the fucking face or in the forehead with a 6-inch penis. That's why you gotta understand these docile ass thoughts that people be having in their own damn mind. And yeah, you get the freedom to express that shit, but trust me, that shit is going, every fucking seed that was not planted by the divine masculine is getting fucking plucked up. And if you identify with bullshit and you wearing the shoe, kick it off. Stop walking in here with raggedy ass heels on, acting like you the shit. Cause I'ma give your ass Charmin. If you don't like that, here's a cross. Fuck out of here. Oh my God. I refuse to be less than who the fuck I am, and I refuse to not be an example for the masculine and the feminine fucking energy. Divinely. You don't want the lake of fire? You don't want hell? Grow the fuck in God. And stop trusting the bullshit your two thieves on the cross see and tell you. Morapaki Amanta. Stick around after the bullshit comments that you make. Don't make the shit and fucking run. That shit, bro. Like you for real. I swear to, bro. When women make these fucking comments and they don't understand what the fuck they're saying to themselves. What about the fucking ability to be a helpmate as a fucking woman? The reason why these fucking women are in chaotic mode or chaotic state is because men ain't stepping the fuck up. Letting them know, like, yo, I need your ass to be a helpmate. So men, you need to be more responsible for your fucking thinking as well. Because if they're here to be a helpmate, pull the fuck back and let them help. Because if they're not able to help, they're going to be now turned against your ass in a chaotic state. You need to understand when a woman is here to fucking help you, let them. Because if you're not letting them help you, of course they're going to be chaotic. They don't know what else to fucking do. They're only here to, they're programmed to be a fucking helpmate to you. But we get upset because we want to fucking do everything. And the reason why we want to do everything is because they've been fucking trained to be so independent that we now got to be independent so that they don't fucking have to walk around with this nigga, I'll smack you and leave you at the same time. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Attitude. And we don't want that because we're coochie hunters and because it's happy wife, happy life type shit. That's another fucking psyop. Your ass was here, Adam. You needed help because you probably wasn't happy. Happy husband, happy life. Let your helpmate help your ass. This whole fucking thing got reversed. And I don't know how and why and when that shit happened, but that is fucking judgment day. All this shit that was covered in darkness is being fucking exposed. And if your ass is in the shadows hiding, good luck. Good fucking luck. This shit is about restoring love and relationships. If you're not into evolving and restoration, get the fuck out of here. I'm not talking to you. You got business to do elsewhere that's perverting, fucking, and going to and fro, seeking whom you may devour with your ratchet ass docile thinking. Do so. But it ain't gonna be here. For real, bro. Your shoes don't even fit tight. They loose as fuck. You sliding in them shits. Wearing tight ass pants, wearing all this sexual stuff to get fucking attention. And then when you get the attention and they can't even call you by your holy ass name, but they calling you by some outside shit, that shit's more of a turn on than knowing your fucking self. You quicker to lay down with a nigga and then have an attitude when he fucking hurt you. When he wasn't no good from the get-go, but you couldn't use your damn intuition then? Bro. But men are more attractive when they do everything on themselves and they're independent. What about a woman being fucking wise? What about a woman who, being in her divine masculine, understands their feminine emotions and can honor them and be vulnerable and express the fuck out themselves regardless of if they get hurt or not? Because what if they got the courage and they don't have no fucking landing strip for hurt to be there? What if they walking in perfected love of knowing I have zero fear because I really do represent the divine peace of freedom? Right. Your fucking coochie ain't supposed to be the only thing free. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to that ass. For women, you might not fucking like this, but let me just say this shit. They be like, this is God. This is God. We don't have no fucking argument here. God is a triunion of itself. God is Trinity, okay? God was always three. God was always masculine fucking awareness, intuition, that's feminine energy, and instincts, that's feminine energy. Your instincts is your oracle, it's your wisdom. Your intuition is your discernment, that's your fucking emotional intelligence. Your divine masculine awareness, that's just fucking self-explanatory. If you can't think, you're not feeling. If you're not feeling, you have no inspiration to do anything. Do you understand that shit? That's the ability to be God on earth, as you are in heaven. So as God, as a male masculine figure that plays the male masculine awareness, although I am also divinely feminine as well, I have two divine feminine counterparts. So if anything, if I did not want to work, my helpmates know how to add to me. It's going to be an attention there. But a woman so much concerned about being independent versus collaborating because she's supposed to be a helpmate. She's supposed to add value to her significant other, male counterpart. If you cannot add value to your male counterpart or your masculine counterpart, understand something, Keisha. You need to remember who the fuck you are. Stop putting your faith in outside bullshit because you can see what the two thieves on the cross don't make your ass special. Go see what the one that's inside your fucking brain. It's called your pineal gland. If you can't see from that motherfucker, you're docile. You need to understand that. You ever heard this? Your ass need to be born again. You got a problem with that shit? Remember your ass as the answer then. And it ain't the psyop of independency. So this is why I can't be with no nigga, because I don't need no nigga yelling at me. I don't need no nigga thinking that he gonna be all up in my face talking about some, you need to go work. You ain't gonna work, nigga, please. You gonna get off your ass. You ain't gonna be lazy and just sitting on your ass eating bonbons and watching sports all damn day and playing that game. And no, hell to the no. I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna take care of the kids. I may cook. I may throw it on you. I just might. If you a good boy. Shit, if I gotta ask for sex, it's raggedy than a motherfucker. And you just afraid to give me that bullshit. For real, bro.
It's raggedy.
Raggedy ass coochies. And y'all just be thinking like this shit. Y'all, for real. This women rule the fucking world, bro. We can't keep doing this. And men got raggedy dick too. And what I mean by that is just the fucking thinking. Because you should never use your thoughts or your vagina or your body part, your penises for punishment, bro. Men shouldn't go cheat on their women for punishment. Women shouldn't withhold themselves from their lover for fucking punishment. And trying to get control. That's raggedy dick and coochie. When you gotta use that shit for control. You just don't understand yourself, yo. Talk. So that your ass don't gotta be on fucking Threads and Twitter. And you just talk. Saying some dumbass shit, because I'm telling you, if Gina would have said that dumbass shit, I'm telling you, hey, babe, what the fuck is up with this? What you talking about? Men is more attractive when they can do everything they fucking selves. I can't suck my dick by myself. I need your lips for this shit. Your ass got a stomach. Too. It might not be big as mine, but your ass can't get down there and eat that cooter by yourself. You probably would before I would. Oh my. Cause the shit gotta work on the same end if you gonna say that.
Right, it's just not realistic.
It's not fucking realistic. But they just say some unrealistic shit sometimes. Yeah. Far fucking fetch, bro. You can't even go get that shit. But you want somebody else to go fetch that shit. You go get that shit. And got the audacity to get offended when that shit get checked. That's what it is. Women sometimes don't, them type of women, I'm not all women, because my lovers ain't like that. Maybe Francis was starting to get there a little bit. But I understand right now, in the inside, she can feel me because we're telepathic as fuck, and she understands my position with this shit. I have a fucking short fuse for this right now. I do. I will call the fuck out of that shit and do it just like this. And Gina tell you how I am right now is how we talk, bro. I'm passionate than a motherfucker because I'm holy. I'm a fucking seraph angel. I don't believe in some fake ass shit, bro. I don't. That shit getting called the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Even if the shoe fit me.
For real, bro. Nah.
What it is.
I be joking too. I try to throw little jokes in there because listen, I know I can be hard, bro, with this shit. But I'm not even really like this all fucking day. It's just when I see certain things, bro, that just light a fire under my crack hole, I would just be like, bro, hell to the no. Because people want to be in relationships. We gotta stop fucking acting like we don't want intimacy. Because that's a fucking lie when we're acting like we don't want to be in a relationship. For women that act like they don't want to be in a relationship, y'all lying like a motherfucker. For dudes that's acting like they too hard out here in these streets and they acting like they don't want to receive love and give love, you lying in a motherfucker. Stop. Let's just be more real, y'all. This is why relationships are fucking crumbling. Because ain't nobody out here just being emotionally available to themselves first to give that shit to others that they may inspire to want to be with. That's all that it is. Call that shit what it is, y'all. Why we not being real with our emotions to everybody? Shout out to you, Joy. Shout out to you, Kabiz. J Rock in the building. Shout out to y'all, yo. You a Cavaliers fan? Oh, hell yeah. You a Cavs fan, babe?
Go Cavs.
They playing right now. They playing right now.
Yeah, what's the score now?
Shit, I know, right? What's the score, y'all? What's the score? What's the score? Damar. Damar. Your last name better not be Rosen. Yeah, man. Like, shout out to you, Abel, for sharing the live as well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo. Women, understand something. Men, understand something. We're here to work together, not fucking fight. If you want to fight, go take that shit to the ring, bro. Go take that shit somewhere else. You got too much damn testosterone in your genetics right now. A lot of it. You got too much damn testosterone inside you, women, and you don't need that much. You need to get more into your estrogen energy. For real, you lacking melatonin. Your ass probably don't sleep as much. Listen, go understand, when women are acting like they're independent, they probably don't sleep much. They got too much damn serotonin.
Too much on their mind, too much running back and forth.
Too much damn serotonin, producing too much damn testosterone, too much damn masculine. And you're not even in your balanced masculine. You tilted too far fucking over, and when you in too much masculine, that's dark psychology. You wonder why you having a hard time expressing your feelings. But you intuitive as fuck, and you can feel everybody else, but you can't feel enough of yourself to express yourself. How the fuck are you, how, Sway, are you in your divine feminine? You can feel every fucking thing, but you don't got no ability to express the shit with wisdom, which is also feminine instinction, or instinctiveness, sorry, instinctiveness. Like, come on, man. Where your oracle at? Where your wisdom at? You see a fucking barrel of apples and you see one rotten one in there. What your ass gonna do? Walk past and be like, ew. I think it's a rotten apple in there and it's gonna spoil the bunch. Okay, Keisha, what the fuck you do about it? Nothing. I didn't want to touch that. Ew, gross. You go do that. I leave that for the peasants. That's that type of fucking docile thinking. No, your ass supposed to take the fucking apple out. You got it right. You got all the other shit right, but you just didn't use wisdom. You didn't use the other part of your divine feminine essence.
Take action.
Take fucking action. Take that apple out because you already clearly know if you don't, it's gonna spoil the fucking bunch. Maramantica. Super de God. We gotta shut that. Women, please step up, man. When y'all see other fucking women talking like that, this independent shit, check that shit. Stop being afraid. Stop trying to be culturally fucking relevant. Well, I want to be culturally relevant. I want to be socially relevant. I want to be liked. Why the fuck you want to be liked so much? At the expense of truth. Knowing you got a nigga at the house who care about you, who want to work with you, who want to evolve with you, who faithful to you, who open with you, but you want to go behind his back and act independent. Stop, instead of dealing with your fucking insecurities, your inept fucking ability to speak and emotionally express your fucking self. And you want to give, man, listen, bro, you want to give yourself to bullshit. Yeah, people tend to value others' opinions of them rather than their own opinion of self. Yo, let's post. Let's get this. Let's get this. When you're free from you, you're free from everyone else. And when you're free from everyone else, you're free to be who you truly are. And that shit don't got nothing to do with independency. Because if you knew who the fuck you were as masculine and feminine fucking energy, you'll understand masculine is vulnerability. You'll understand masculine is courage. And you'll understand your feminine is collaborative. And you'll also understand that your feminine is empathetic and expressive. So you'd have the balance to open your fucking self up to emotionally express yourself and act with wisdom. And act with wisdom. Women, when you hear other women talking that independent shit, let their ass have it. Let them know, girl, you're just dealing with pain and unresolved bitterness. I can help you if you desire to die to that independent ass shit. Rest in peace. Instead of giving from that docile ass thinking a nigga a piece of your ratchet dark psychology mind. I don't want that. How about you go within yourself and find out who you are with balance and give them, instead of the peace of your ratchet ass mind, give them the peace of God that rule in your fucking heart. Right. Nobody want that shit. You think a dude want to come home to that ratchet ass shit? Damn, what else I need to do for you, nigga? You can't do shit for yourself? Oh my God. Damn, didn't you just get off your period? Cause that's the fucking first thing I'm thinking. Cause you wouldn't, you definitely not talking to me like you done lost your damn mind, bro. You for real? I don't know what video you watch or what live your ass just got off of, but listen, this ain't you. I swear to God, this ain't you. Listen, you almost had me, girl. Where the cameras at? Where the fucking cameras at? Because ain't no fucking way.
It's a prank. It's a prank.
It gotta be a fucking prank, bro. It's just, I told her, bro, I was a coochie hunter. I did everything for the coochie. I did dishes for the coochie. I swept fucking floors for the coochie. I mopped floors for the coochie. I vacuumed for the coochie, bro. I begged and sung like Keith Sweaty ass for the coochie. Knowing I ain't had no six pack up here acting like I'm D'Angelo. Hell to the no. That's what I was D'Angelo, hell to the no, bro. For the coochie. And then when I didn't get it, I was mad at the coochie. But when she gave it to me, I was glad at the coochie. Did everything for the coochie. The coochie, I was the servant of the coochie, bro. Until I got over the coochie. For real, man. And don't get me wrong, coochie good. It is. But it has its place. And that shit ain't a throne, okay? And women need to understand that too. Dick ain't the throne. It's what come out of the dick that you need to be more aware of. Because a lot of our fucking thinking is why. We just thinking the fucking way we thinking is because of that shit. Hell yeah. Don't be my peace. I have that. Be at peace with yourself so we can love each other correctly. Fuck yeah, bro. And if we can't fucking love each other correctly, it don't mean adios, amiga and amigos. It just means, yo, we gonna have to have a conversation. Can we be mature enough to fucking do so without the man getting cut off? Let's talk about that shit. Because men ain't fucking doing it, and I'm telling you why they not doing it, because they fucking coochie hunters. Say that shit out loud with your fucking chest. Stop cutting me the fuck off because I'm not saying something your ass want to hear. Because I'm not saying something that you want to hear, or because I'm talking and you're formulating your next offense in your fucked up mind. Now I'm getting cut off and you ain't even fucking let me finish the whole damn sentence. But you want me to have self-control over my dick. But I want your ass to have self-control, not just over your fucked up thinking, but your damn mouth. And have the emotional intelligence to hold your damn self accountable. How about that? When you ain't a coochie hunter and you know how to retent your damn semen, you walk in power and authority and dominion. And you don't fucking rule over your wife, over your lovers. You just walk with more fucking respect for yourself. I don't need her to tell me who the fuck I am for me to know who I am. But if I forget, I accept her role as my reminder and as my oracle, my wisdom, my instincts, my intuition for my other lover. Right. Hell yeah, rather blame the devil than hold themselves accountable. Nigga, listen, if she blamed the devil, I'm gonna tell her, look your ass in the mirror. You are the devil. Like the fuck you thought? Just cause your ass don't got the horns up there, don't mean that your ass ain't just as spicy as some hot sauce. For real, bro. Hey, I ain't afraid of the devil. I am the devil too. What the fuck? We both in here. Ego as fuck. But it's just like, yo, who gonna have the observation to see that shit when needed though? I'm not saying Gina can be the devil all she fucking wants to. Just have the accountability to say, hey, I'm being the devil right now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take my ass downstairs.
Yep, accountability. Sure.
Just gotta be accountable. Ain't nothing wrong with you having your fucking moments. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
Don't stay there.
Yeah, don't just stay there though. I wanna die. I wanna die tonight. I'm gonna take my life. You're never gonna get anything. Like, what the fuck is going on with you, Keisha? You alright? I'm tired of you hurting me. But I ain't did nothing to you, Keisha. I just got off fucking work. I just got here. All I said was, hey, babe. Fuck. Shit, I'm telling you.
Right.
Yes, there was darkness before God said, let there be light. It was dark as shit.
Chaotic.
Yeah, chaotic in the motherfucker. Loud as shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting myself into, but it's darker than a bitch in here, bro. Damn. Girl, why you in the dark like this? Shit. You got a dog? No, it's me. Oh, shit. Shit, let there be dog and Scooby. Let there be light and Scooby snacks. The fuck? This bitch crazy. I need to get up out of here, bro. Where my flashlight at? See, this is why I told him we need a flashlight. Sound like Day ass. Damn. Man, bro. I just want us to stop pussyfooting, bro. Stop with that shit. Women, be more emotionally expressive, please. Men, be more courageous and stop coochie hunting. Women can smell that shit from afar off. They don't like it. And when they know that they can use their coochie to control you, you are the fucking victim to, you're the fucking, like you are easy fucking victim that they're going to villainize. If they can't get their way. Hey, so listen,
You know the ones they can play.
Hell yeah. Like she know I want her coochie. I do. But I don't serve it. Hell no. I serve God. I serve my divine masculine fucking self, my divine intuition, and my divine wisdom. With zero guilt, shame, and condemnation. And if I do experience that shit, it ain't all damn day. I know how to go inside myself and have inner dialogue, understanding that I'm just talking to myself anyway. But yeah, man, we gotta just start standing up for our fucking selves, men and women. But do it in more of a peaceful fucking way, understanding who the fuck we are. And if we forgot, let's have a fucking conversation. I don't know who the fuck I am sometimes. I forget. I get it. Some days I know who I am. Some days I question the fuck out of it. Girl, I can relate. That's it. I know how to meet you where you at and love you where you call. Because I have to do that shit to myself first. The first fucking person you love as your higher self, God self, is your damn ratchet ass ego that don't want shit to do with God. If you can train your damn ego to love God, then guess what? You are ready to be in union with yourself. And anybody else.
God first.
God fucking first. So that you can love the fuck and hell out of your ego. Because your ego going through fucking hell right now. Where you think the darkness was at? God saw ego and said, let there be me. He saw a skin suit. He saw a world with zero fucking consciousness in it. And he's got his ass inside this consciousness and said, bam, I now am the light of this world. I take dominion over this shit now. Morapaka.
Straighten up, line them up.
I wish, yeah. Oh, well, I remember that fucking comment. Ooh, that's so disgusting. You clapping and all that. Word, man, please. I love it, bro. That was 33. I had to ask my lovers, we done? Cause listen, I had fun. I ain't gonna lie. I just want us to be better. But that shit had to be addressed. Cause it's got a lot to do with our thinking, man. It got a lot to do with our thinking. And if our thinking is still the same, we're still gonna be in the same damn loops. And listen, one thing that I realized about men and women, we don't wanna keep going through the same damn thing. And I'm gonna be real with you, ain't no woman, I don't care what people say, I don't care what I said this fucking live. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't never met a woman and I ain't never met a dude that woke up out they fucking sleep talking about how can I make the world a horrible fucking place?
Right.
No anybody waking up like that. You feel horrible, if anything, if you waking up and you ain't dealing with yourself. You're not talking with yourself. You're not being empathetic to yourself. Listen, you ain't got shit to offer me if you can't give yourself love. But how you give yourself love is remembering that, in fact, you are love. That's how you give, by remembering who you are. That's how you give, by remembering who you are. Because if you give out of not remembering who you are, you're going to be doing something to be something. And that's a fucking hidden expectation. And when your ass getting in hidden expectation, that's secrecy. When you build secrecy within yourself, you're not faithful to who you are as God. You're not more faithful to your fucked up ego. And when you're more faithful to ego, you depend on these two thieves on the cross, and you're more outer focused than the inside of you that actually matters outside. So if your ass is bitter and dealing with bullshit inside, that shit will be manifested outside of you. All in the name of your fucked up ego that is not surrendered to your own inner Christ. Yes. Moshaka. I will not be the white guy with blonde hair and blue eyes that cracked the fucking sky, snuck his ass down, and said, "Oh, come to me, all ye faithful." Fuck out of here. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. More romantica. And an occasional laugh here and there. Shit. I love us. I do. But don't perceive me as a harsh man. Because no one talks like this that does not love themselves and love the world. The sun don't give a fuck what it shines on, what it touches. It's here to do one fucking thing, and that's be light. You don't see the fucking sun up there complaining? Even when clouds get in its way, the sun ain't like, damn, move with your cloudy ass. Get the fuck out the way. Damn, y'all always taking a nigga shine. The sun ain't up there complaining, bro. The sun just doing this thing, bro. The moon ain't up there like, damn. Stars far as fuck from me. Stars acting like they don't want to be close to a nigga. Damn. And the moon ain't nothing but a reflection of what Earth is. It's a twin. It's like a twin. Twin flame, if you will. What you think? We good? All right. I know, for real, I just want to make sure this shit got nailed in the fucking coffin, bro. Rest in fucking peace to all of this independent ass women shit, bro.
For sure.
Fuck out of here. You collaborative as fuck. Let's praise you for being collaborative. I praise every fucking woman and man that has the fucking courage to be collaborative instead of collision. Like, this is one you want to collide all the damn time, argue all the damn time, compete all the damn time. Collab, bro. Build, evolve, love, live, laugh. Be accountable. Have fun in a garden of you. There's gonna be weeds. And you ain't, it's fucking not realistic to tell you that there's not gonna be weeds in your garden. Just understand, the trees that you plant, the apple trees, the orange trees, the grapes, the peaches, all of that, the watermelon, understand, let all of that shit grow together. When you start producing fruit, then that's when it's time to pull up the weeds. If you're getting triggered by any fucking thing, understand it's a compliment to that ass letting you know you produce fruit. And the reason why you can feel the trigger is because there's fruit there, letting you know, hey, these weeds ain't supposed to be here, bro. We fruitful now. You can get rid of that shit now. Okay, cool. Every seed that was not planted by the divine masculine awareness was being plucked up now. Welcome, subconscious. Garden of Eden. I'm back. Stay kinfolk.